The first 5 minutes of your morning determine the quality of your entire day. Think about that for a moment. Before you've even gotten out of bed, before you've brushed your teeth or had your coffee, you've already set the tone for everything that follows. And here's what most people do. They reach for their phone. They flood their barely awake brain with notifications, news, other people's opinions, other people's emergencies, other people's drama. Within seconds, their nervous system is activated, their cortisol is spiking, and they've handed over control of their mind to whatever the algorithm decides to show them. Then they wonder why they feel scattered all day, why they're reactive instead of responsive, why they can't focus, why they snap at people they love, why they reach for the cookies at 3 in the afternoon, even though they promised themselves they wouldn't. But what if I told you that you could train your mind every single morning to be calm, focused, and powerful? What if the secret to self-control isn't willpower at all, but rather how you prime your brain in those crucial first moments of consciousness? Today, we're going to create a morning practice that will transform not just your mornings, but your entire life. Because when you master your morning, you master your mind. And when you master your mind, you master everything. I know how your mornings actually go. You hit snooze 3 times because you stayed up too late scrolling, and now you're already starting the day behind. You drag yourself out of bed feeling exhausted before you've even begun. You check your phone and immediately feel stressed about all the things you need to do. You skip breakfast or grab something quick and unhealthy because you don't have time. You rush through getting ready, maybe snap at your family, definitely judge yourself in the mirror. By the time you're actually starting your day, you're already depleted, already anxious, already feeling out of control. And then you spend the rest of the day trying to catch up, trying to calm down, trying to focus, wondering why you can't seem to get it together when everyone else seems to have their life figured out. But here's what I want you to know. You're not broken. You're not lacking willpower. You're not failing. You simply haven't been taught how to set yourself up for success. And that changes today. Let me explain what's actually happening in your brain and body when you don't have a morning practice, because once you understand this, you'll never skip your morning routine again. The moment you wake up, your brain is in what's called a theta brainwave state. It's this beautiful window between sleep and full wakefulness where your subconscious mind is incredibly receptive. This is when you're most suggestible, when you can actually reprogram limiting beliefs, when affirmations sink in deepest. It only lasts for a few minutes, and then your brain shifts into beta waves and your conscious mind takes over. So those first moments are precious, they're powerful. They're the difference between programming yourself for success or for stress. When you immediately reach for your phone, you're literally handing over your most suggestible mental state to external chaos. You're letting other people's agendas, other people's stress, other people's negativity write the script for your day before you've even had a chance to write your own. And your nervous system responds accordingly. Cortisol floods your system. Your amygdala activates. Your body thinks it needs to prepare for threats, and you haven't even gotten out of bed yet. But here's the beautiful part. When you use those first precious minutes intentionally, when you claim them for yourself, when you speak words of peace and power and purpose over your day, everything shifts. Your nervous system stays calm. Your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for self-control and wise decision-making, stays online. You start the day from a place of groundedness instead of reactivity. And this isn't just feel-good philosophy. Neuroscience proves that the thoughts you think in the morning literally set neural pathways for the rest of your day. If you start with stress, your brain will keep finding things to be stressed about. If you start with calm and control, your brain will support you in maintaining that state. Now let me give you a simple morning framework that will change everything. I'm going to break this down into 5 minutes because I know you're thinking you don't have time. But I promise you, you don't have time not to do this. These 5 minutes will give you back hours of productivity, peace, and presence. First minute, gratitude before you even open your eyes. The moment you become conscious, before you move, before you check anything, think of 3 things you're grateful for. Feel the appreciation in your body. This immediately shifts your brain from survival mode to thriving mode. It tells your nervous system that you're safe, that life is good, that you have reasons to be here today. Second minute, breath work to regulate your nervous system. Sit up, place your hand on your heart, and take 5 deep belly breaths. In through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 4, out through your mouth for 6. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system. This is you taking control of your state instead of letting your state control you. This is you claiming your power. Third minute, affirmations while looking in the mirror if possible, or just speaking them aloud. This is when we use those powerful I am statements. And we're going to do this together in just a moment. But the key is to speak them out loud, to hear your own voice claiming your power, to let these truths sink into your subconscious while it's still receptive. Fourth minute, visualization of your ideal day. Close your eyes and see yourself moving through the day with calm, with focus, with self-control. See yourself making healthy choices. See yourself responding instead of reacting. See yourself feeling proud of yourself at the end of the day. Your brain doesn't know the difference between imagined and real experience, so you're literally pre-living your successful day. Fifth minute, intention setting. Choose one word for your day. Calm, focused, powerful, strong, peaceful. Whatever you need most, write it down, speak it aloud. Let this be your anchor. When you feel yourself getting scattered or reactive throughout the day, come back to this word. That's it, 5 minutes. And I promise you, if you do this every single morning for just 1 week, you will notice a profound difference in your self-control, in your emotional regulation, in your ability to stay focused on what matters. Now, if you're feeling inspired by this practice, if you're ready to transform your mornings and your life, please subscribe to this channel so you never miss any of my videos. I share these powerful practices because I believe you deserve to feel calm, focused, and in control of your life. Hit subscribe and let's continue this journey together. And now, let's practice those affirmations. Get comfortable, take a deep breath, and speak these words with me, either out loud or in your heart. I am in control of my mind. My mind does not control me. I am calm. I am centered. I am grounded. I choose my thoughts carefully and deliberately. I am the master of my internal state. No external circumstance has power over my inner peace. I am focused. My attention is a precious resource, and I direct it wisely. I don't scatter my energy on things that don't matter. I stay present with what's in front of me. I complete what I start. I am disciplined and consistent. I am powerful, not in a dominating way, but in a self-possessed way. I know who I am, I know what I value, I know what I'm capable of, and I show up fully in my power today. I don't shrink, I don't hide, I don't play small. I am patient with myself and others. Self-control doesn't mean perfection. It means returning to center when I drift. It means choosing again when I slip. It means being kind to myself as I grow. I give myself grace while also holding myself accountable. I am present. I'm not lost in yesterday's regrets or tomorrow's worries. I'm here, now, fully engaged with this moment. This is where my power lives. This is where my peace lives. This is where my life actually happens. I respond rather than react. When something triggers me, I pause, I breathe, I choose my response. I'm not controlled by my first impulse. I have space between stimulus and response, and in that space is my freedom. I make choices aligned with my values. I don't do things just because I feel like it in the moment. I ask myself, will this serve my highest good? And I act accordingly. My choices reflect who I'm becoming, not who I used to be. I nourish my body with respect. I choose foods that fuel me rather than numb me. I move my body because I love it, not because I hate it. I rest when I need rest. I honor this vessel that carries me through life. I protect my energy. I don't give it away to people who drain me. I don't waste it on arguments that don't matter. I don't deplete it on worry and rumination. I invest my energy wisely in what truly matters. I trust myself. I trust my ability to handle whatever comes. I trust that I'm growing stronger every day. I trust that I'm exactly where I need to be in my journey. I don't need to compare myself to anyone else's path. I am consistent. I show up for myself every single day. I keep my promises to myself. I do what I said I would do. This is how I build self-trust. This is how I build self-respect. This is how I build the life I want. I am calm in chaos. When everything around me is swirling, I remain still at my center. Like the eye of the storm, I am peaceful within. External circumstances don't dictate my internal state. I am anchored in something deeper. I am learning and growing. Every day I'm becoming more of who I'm meant to be. Every challenge is teaching me something. Every moment is an opportunity to practice my self-control, my presence, my power. I honor my morning practice. These first moments of my day are sacred. They belong to me. I don't give them away to my phone, to stress, to rushing. I claim them. I use them to set myself up for success. I am grateful for this day, for this breath, for this opportunity to practice, for this chance to grow, for this moment to choose who I want to be. Every morning is a new beginning, and I begin well. I am exactly who I need to be. I have everything I need within me. Calm, focus, power, strength, wisdom, it's all there. I just need to access it. And I access it through my morning practice, through my breath, through my words, through my intention. Today is going to be a good day. Not because everything will go perfectly, but because I am grounded in myself. I am clear in my intention. I am calm in my center. And from this place, I can handle whatever comes with grace and strength. And so it is. Feel that. Feel how different your energy is right now. You've just trained your mind. You've just claimed your power. You've just set the tone for an incredible day. And if you do this every morning, you will transform your entire life. It's that simple and that profound. I want to challenge you to commit to this 5-minute morning practice for 7 days. Just 7 days. Notice what changes. Notice how much more control you feel over your reactions, your choices, your day. And then come back and leave a comment telling me what you noticed. I want to hear your transformation story. And please, share this video with someone who's struggling with self-control, with focus, with feeling overwhelmed. Let's help each other rise. Let's build a community of people who are committed to mastering their minds and their mornings. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm going to keep sharing these life-changing practices with you. Remember, you are not a victim of your circumstances. You are not powerless over your reactions. You are not stuck being scattered and reactive. You have the ability to train your mind. You have the power to choose. You have the strength to create the life you want. And it all begins with how you spend those first 5 minutes of your morning. Make them count. Make them sacred. Make them yours. You've got this. I believe in you completely.